So I just listened to all of Ecclesiastes. Shout out to you version having like the audible version, basically reading it out loud to me because yeah. So I just listened to all of Ecclesiastes, and it was one of my favorite books of the Bible. And so first tidbit, I skipped Psalms and Proverbs. It was taking too long. It was doing a lot, and so I'm gonna get to it eventually, but if you're trying to get through the Bible, it's okay to skip a little bit if it's just like really not clicking at the moment. Anyway, I made it to Ecclesiastes, and I feel like it gives me and anyone else who struggles to deal with the ugliness of the world, it gives a very plain, a very I feel like if you read it the first time, it can seem pessimistic, but it's really not. It's like learn to accept what this world is. We know what this world is. It's unfair. The wicked people get good things, and good people get bad things a lot of times. And that is the way of this earthly sinful world that we live in. And and also I listened to the Bible Project explanation of Ecclesiastes after I finished it. And they talk about, and so literally they say like 38 times the author says this life is meaningless. Literally it said it 38 times. I didn't count it. It told me in the Bible Project video. It's for 38 times it says in Ecclesiastes that this life is meaningless. That can sound very sad, but that's the word that our English language translated the actual word in. The actual word that was I guess in the Hebraic original text was um hevel or something like that, and it means vapor. Like like it literally, imagine a vapor or smoke. If you try to catch it, it's like it's gone. Like you see it, it's very tangible, it's happening. Like smoke, it's clearly in front of you, and it's your reality at the moment. But then let you try to like grab hold to it, then it eventually goes. Like, and even vapor, like vapor and smoke, it's constantly changing. Like think of the whatever solidness of what it is. It's constantly moving, it's constantly changing. And it's like it can be it's all by chance. Like wind, outside forces. If you blow on the smoke of a candle, it's going to hit something, and it's all like dependent on outside forces, internal science and chemistry of it, all the things. Basically, things that happen in this world can very much be by chance. A lot of things that happen in this world is by chance, and and there's not a guarantee that because like you're smart, you're wise, you're gonna be at the top, and when you're like a bad person, then you're gonna like not get good things. Horrible things happen, like crazy, unpredictable things happen. But all of what Ecclesiastes, like it kept on saying, was one, enjoy the things that you do have. Try to enjoy life. And it's like for me, I took away from it, be intentional to try to enjoy the things that you have. Family. It talked about like four specific things, like towards the end. It was like family, food, um, like sunny days, like just like nature, and something else, I can't remember the fourth thing. But it was like the things that God allowed, like has blessed you to have in this world, enjoy them. And it's not like oh, okay, I'ma just like this world is like whatever, it could be meaningless, so I'ma just like fulfill my every fleshly desire. No. He also said in throughout the book that foolishness and folly will get you way less than wisdom will. It says stay away from foolishness, be like when it says like understand what this reality is, like, and also like not just like accept it so that like you're not so depressed about it and confused about it and be like, why is this? Why is this? That's just the world we live in. Accept it, but also accept the fact that that you have an impact on your day. You have an impact on your world and the things around you. It said like in one of the like in chapter 11, what is it, talking about invest in many ventures, like ship your grain across the sea, after many days you may receive a return. Invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8. You do not know what disaster may come upon the land. And then like in another verse, a couple verses down, it says, sow your seed in the morning, and at the evening let your hands not be idle. And so do something, like invest in, like make action for good things to happen. And it says, for you do not know which will succeed, whether this or that, or whether both will do equally well. So take a chance, and take a chance out there and learn it, like learn the skill. Take a chance and upload the video. Take a chance and do things that'll bring good things into, that'll prosper good things into your world. Like, some, it may not work, but it might. Like, and you never know what may happen. So don't sit idle and just like whatever the wind brings. Like, no, take action into your world. And also, like, we know that we, like, it talked about, like, enjoy, like, eat and drink and enjoy physically, because of the crappy food that we have, especially in America. We have to be intentional in what we eat. If we want to eat and enjoy and let our bodies feel good while we are living on this earth, the few years or days that we do have on this earth, like, eat well so that your body can feel good. Be intentional, like do the research, do what you got to do, like get on the treadmill, go to the gym, do like put effort into making the life that you do have, whether long or short, a blessing. And I think that that's a pretty dope way to go into a new year, as a good perspective, to, for one, not to let the horrible, crazy things in this world um, get to you so bad and, like, put you in a funk. Um, I understand depression on a very real level. And so, like, I appreciate this. I appreciate the realness of Ecclesiastes. I appreciate the and you could tell, like, the person who, I'm pretty sure it was Solomon, the person who wrote this, he was in his fields. He was kind of, he was fed up with life. He was going through some stuff, like the Solomon. I'm pretty, like, so in like, I believe that a lot of people also think that Solomon is the one that, like, is the teacher that they talk about in Ecclesiastes. And he was one of the kings of Israel. He was one of David's descendants. Like, I think he was like David's grandson or something like that. And then he was known for his wisdom. He was known for being wise, but he was also known for having like way too many wives, and for being way stressed out because he had too many wives. Because, like, duh, you're gonna be stressed out. Why is you bringing all these like women into your home, and then they're gonna be jealous of each other and doing all the things? Like, one, issue of, and in polygamy, yeah, one issue of polygamy is that is not a peaceful life. So, depending on how you do it, whatever. So yeah, he like legit said, like, he was like, I've looked at 1,000 men, and and I found only one righteous man. And he was like, and then I looked at all the women, I didn't find one righteous. Man, you are traumatized. And so it's a little bit funny because you could tell, like, he was going through something. But I, like, appreciated the rawness of, like, how he approached the his speech in here, and him and the wisdom that he was trying to give, because it was legit. Crappy stuff happens, like, to good and bad people. Good stuff happens to good and bad people, and because a lot of things is by chance, but also you can be intentional to make you can be intentional to impact the days that you have and the world that you live in and the people around you. You can't control everything. You can't control like a whole lot of things, but there are a lot of things in our control because God created us to be like complex, brilliant, like creative beings where we have a lot of impact on the world that we live in. And so, yeah, go into 2026 being intentional with how you want, with being intentional with your life, and also not letting the woes of the world, you know, do this to you, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it, because life is a vapor. But for the for the current reality, I'm gonna do what I can to enjoy it.